Welcome back to another enlightening episode on the Wellbeing Insights channel. Today we're uncovering key reasons why a person's mental well-being may deteriorate. Stay tuned as we unravel these factors, shedding light on this important and often misunderstood aspect of our overall health. Chronic stress. Chronic stress operates much like a silent alarm, incessantly triggering our body's fight or flight response. Over time, this continuous activation of the stress response can wear down the body, leading to serious health problems, including mental health disorders. The accumulation of daily pressures, be it from a high-demand job, academic pursuits, strained relationships, monetary struggles, or ongoing health worries, can gradually chip away at our mental resilience. Traumatic events. When an individual undergoes a traumatic event, the shock and distress can extend far beyond the immediate incident. Events like severe accidents, natural calamities, violent incidents, or emotional, physical, or sexual abuse can imprint a lasting psychological impact. These harrowing experiences can potentially trigger post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, a condition that can cause intrusive memories, flashbacks, nightmares, and severe emotional distress. Physical health problems. Physical health problems, particularly chronic illnesses, can greatly influence mental well-being. When an individual has to grapple with persistent medical conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or enduring pain, it can introduce a sense of continuous distress, significantly affecting their mental health. The lifestyle changes, constant medication, and the ongoing discomfort these conditions often entail can lead to feelings of hopelessness and sadness. The persistent worry about their health status can also trigger anxiety disorders. Substance abuse. Substance abuse is a significant contributor to declining mental health. The misuse of substances such as alcohol, illicit drugs, or even certain prescribed medications creates a hazardous environment for mental well-being. Such misuse can lead to addiction, a mental health disorder itself that can be debilitating and life-altering. Substance abuse can also give rise to mood disorders, including major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder. This is because substances often affect the chemical balance in the brain, which can trigger significant mood swings, irrational behaviors, and emotional instability. Societal isolation and loneliness. Social isolation and loneliness are critical factors that can considerably affect mental health. As humans, we are innately social beings, and regular interactions with others are essential for our overall well-being. Absence of social interaction or feelings of loneliness can lead to mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety. This issue has become notably prevalent in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has necessitated lockdowns and social distancing measures around the world. Such restrictions, while critical for public health, have unintentionally fostered feelings of loneliness and instances of social isolation on an unprecedented scale. Grief and loss. Experiencing grief and loss is a part of life, and these challenging circumstances can significantly impact an individual's mental health. When one undergoes the death of a loved one, the end of a significant relationship, or the loss of a job, it can cause deep feelings of grief, sadness, and despair. These feelings are natural responses to loss and should be acknowledged and processed. However, if these feelings persist and become overwhelming, they can lead to mental health disorders such as depression. It's important to note that everyone's grief journey is different. There is no normal timeline or way to grieve. Some individuals may bounce back relatively quickly, while others may grapple with their loss for an extended period. If an individual finds themselves trapped in a cycle of unending grief and sadness, it may be a sign of a deeper mental health issue, like major depressive disorder or complicated grief. Support from a mental health professional, such as a psychologist or a grief counselor, can be tremendously helpful during these times. Genetic factors and brain chemistry. Our genetic makeup and the intricate workings of our brain chemistry are significant factors that can influence our mental health. Certain individuals may have a genetic predisposition towards certain mental health disorders. This means that they have inherited genes that make them more likely to develop conditions such as depression, anxiety, bipolar disorder, or schizophrenia. It's important to understand that having a genetic predisposition doesn't guarantee that a person will develop a mental health disorder, but it does increase the likelihood. Lack of sleep. Sleep is not just a passive state where our bodies rest. It's an active period during which a lot of important processing, restoration, and strengthening occurs. Hence, when we don't get enough sleep, it can have a profound impact on our mental health. Insomnia or other sleep disorders can deprive us of the restorative benefits of sleep, and this insufficient sleep can lead to significant mental health issues. Our brain uses sleep to process the day's emotions, consolidate memories, and restore and rejuvenate our mental and physical health. Lack of sleep interferes with these processes. It can create an imbalance in the regulation of our emotions and moods, leading to mood swings, irritability, and even clinical anxiety and depression over time. If you or anyone you know are experiencing these issues, don't hesitate to reach out to a mental health professional. It's never too late to ask for help and to begin the journey towards better mental well-being. Please like, subscribe, and share if you found this video helpful. Stay safe, stay informed, and remember, your mental health matters.